Obama sides with Hamas. While proclaiming Israel's right to exist and pretending to be a friend of Israel and mouthing the platitudes that Israel is our ally, this week has given unmistakable evidence that the Obama administration is in fact siding with Hamas and opposing Israel. When John Kerry, Secretary of State, arrived in Cairo, allegedly to broker a ceasefire, the first thing he did when he stepped off the plane was to announce a $47 million aid package to Gaza, which goes right to Hamas, which spends it to buy rocket launchers with which to attack Israel. And the U.S. is rushing to assure Hamas that it will continue aid to the Gaza Strip, which will enable Hamas to continue corruptly as a military force. When the U.S. sends a check to Gaza or to the UN, which gives it to Gaza, part of it goes to Hamas for rocket launchers, and part of it goes to Hamas officials in corruption. None of it goes to the people of the Gaza Strip. And worse, the Obama administration, acting through the FAA, announced that American airliners would no longer be permitted to land in Tel Aviv at Ben Gurion Airport. Suddenly there were safety concerns that made this impossible, somehow vaguely related to the shooting down of the Malaysia airliner in the Ukraine. But in fact, it had nothing to do with it. Nobody alleges that Hamas has the capacity to shoot down planes at 35,000 feet. That's a military weapon that they don't have, and if they had, they would have long since used it. And the rocket fire from Hamas is no worse than it's been for years. In fact, the record of the war has been that the Iron Dome missile defense that protects Israel has been flawless. Not a single Israeli civilian has been killed as a result of rocket fire coming in from Hamas. And at the same time that we're telling people they can't land in Israel at the height of the tourist season, we say it's okay to land in Pakistan and in Afghanistan and in Yemen and in Kiev for that matter. But we're not allowed to land in Israel. As a practical matter, Senator Ted Cruz made the point that this is the administration joining the BDS movement against Israel. Boycott, divest, and sanction. This is the movement that anti-Semites and anti-Israel people throughout the world have embraced and have talked about, and now the administration, as a practical matter, is joining them. Tourism is an $11 billion industry in a very small country in Israel, and announcing that by the FDA will have a long-term impact on reducing tourism and an immediate impact in shutting off revenues and isolating the country of Israel. So make no mistake about it, Barack Obama has sided with Hamas. The great majority of American people are siding with Israel, but that doesn't make any difference to this president. He sees Israel as a colonial power. He sees Israel in much the same way his father saw Britain, as a Kenyan nationalist, and he's siding with the Palestinians and cannot be trusted. Thanks for watching.